Hiya, darlings! This is Hololive English Advanced Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft. And somehow, what has it been since my last stream? Like a week? A week and a few days, maybe? But it feels like it's been 5 years! 5 whole years since I've been on stream. I apologize. Granted, for regular jailbirds, this is par for the course, but it's very early in the morning. To help myself wake up, I'm eating a little soup. I'll tell you about it. It is rich taste miso soup with bamboo shoots. Aziz, thank you for the pinky. And Setakun, thank you for the soupa. I'm seeing a lot of people enjoyed Fes. Enjoyed Fes. Enjoyed my performances. I'm really happy. I was really nervous. It was fun. Yay. It was great. Thank you. Loved it. You crushed it. We're so proud of you. Risa, we miss you. I miss you guys. I know it sounds like... Oh, so I need to explain what's going on. So first off, jailbirds, I have news. You might think that because I am streaming, maybe I have gone home. Because one of the reasons I wasn't streaming was because I did not have a computer. But I am going to be in Japan for a bit. Not for super duper long. But I'm stuck in I'm still stuck in Japan. Oh no. It's the second Japan arc. It's not a vacation. I am obviously here for work and such. I'm doing something pretty cool. It's gonna be a while, but I'm pretty excited. But it's, yeah. Anyway, so I'm stuck in Japan. So that's my news when I mention I've got fun news. It's, haha, I'm stuck in Japan. Mayazumi, thank you for the Akasupa. Risa's hips. My hips did save the world. I literally, even once I like got back, I was like stuck doing the hip dance from Go Getters at the beginning. Cause it's just so fun. It's just so fun. I enjoy it too much. So, sorry, I'm just better. Sorry, we're go-getters. And before we're wicked, stunning, tricky, why you running? I keep saying and before. When I was live, I had to really kick myself. I had to be like, oh, it's not that. That's not the lyric. That's not the lyric. It's ain't my fault. I had to lock in. It was hot. Yeah, it was. I also have, along with having a soup, it's Sakura season right now in Japan, which is one reason I'm actually extremely happy to be stuck here. Oh no, stuck in Japan during cherry blossom season. Stuck in Japan during cherry blossom season, how awful. Are your allergies super bad? I actually don't have seasonal allergies. I will say it's funny though. I think Japan is a magical place where you get sick in the rain. Because I literally, back home, I'm the type of white woman who will go outside. I'll like put on clothes that I don't really care about and like play in the rain. And obviously when I come back in, like I'll take a shower and all that, like the regular things you'd expect. Every time I go out in Japan and it's raining, somehow I must get a cold or something. I don't know, because I was caught in the rain and now I don't feel sick. Don't get me wrong. I generally have a strong immune system, generally. When I get sick, I tend to get really sick, but I generally have a strong immune system. But I literally, so I was riding in the taxi back home and I sneezed and the taxi driver was like, "Are you out in the rain too long?" And I was like, "No." No, I just had to sneeze. I'm sorry. I don't have a cold. And then I questioned myself. I was like, did I give myself a cold? So I got back. And I wasn't out I wasn't even out in the rain for very long, but I got home. I took a shower. I took a hot bath. I was like, please, please. No, don't let me have a cold. I don't want to get sick. I'll be honest. So yesterday, before so you know how we had the karaoke, the archived karaoke on Fuamoko stream for any of you who might have missed it, with a lot of Justice, Advent, and Kiara. It was really fun, and we sang a lot of songs. But the night before, I actually messaged and I was like, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wake up in the morning. And I was like, I don't mean this in like that sort of way, but like I mean like I don't know if I'm going to physically be able to get my body out of bed in the morning. Like I think I'm gonna be sick. Like I think I'm sick. But I woke up and I felt fine and I made it all right. So it was all good. Everything worked out in the end. But for some reason all of us are feeling a little bit under the weather. But I'm mostly okay now. I think it was just in passing. But I did get caught in the rain for a little bit yesterday. So there's that going for me. Who is watching, little darling? Why? My beloved sister, Radio Ravencroft, of course. Shinigami02, thank you for the pinky. Yeah. Yeah, the adrenaline was horrible. Oh my god, for Fes, I literally, like, I was sitting, I saw some of you clowning on me, so I must explain myself. When we're back there, and like, we're not up, like, a lot of the people are, like, playing games on, like, Switch or, like, their phone, so when I was done with my performance, I was really stressed, and I realized, now that, like, some of the stress was, like, gone, I was like, oh, you know, I should do my dailies. I should do my Cookie Run Kingdom dailies. I saw some of you tweeting about it. I was like, why are you tweeting about this? Why are you on Cookie Run Kingdom too? Why aren't you watching Fes? I'm here backstage, you know. I'm feeling the audience. And you guys are watching my online status on Cookie Run Kingdom. What's wrong with you? But yeah. No, I literally played it for like a few minutes and then went back to paying attention. I was like, oh, well, even then, the thing I like about Cookie Run Kingdom is the game plays itself, so I can just click a button and then look away for a while and then look back and then click a button. I should do that right now. Do you get the new cookies? Yes! Oh my god, so sorry to talk about Cookie Run Kingdom. I know nobody cares except me. There are new Cookie Run Kingdoms! There are new cookies in Cookie Run Kingdom! And there are these cute, like, wedding-themed cookies, because in Japan, at least, I don't know about Korea, because Cookie Run Kingdom is a Korean game. June, which is 3 months away, is, like, wedding season. So I don't know if they're releasing them early to prepare in it, or if it's just a little bit different in Korea. But so they release these really cute wedding cookies. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I fucking love the aesthetic of a wedding, okay? I love the aesthetic. I love the big bougie looking cakes. I love the big beautiful flowy dresses that make you look like a princess. I love the white. I love the reds. I love the blues and silver. You know, I always was like, if I get married, my wedding colors are going to be blue and silver. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, maybe it needs to be like red. Maybe it needs to be red because my eyes are red, you know? I don't know. I can't decide. Not like I'm even getting married anytime soon. I need to find someone to marry me first. Oh my gosh. So excited because they just released these pretty, one of them is wedding cake cookie and one of them is, I believe it's Black Forest cookie. And like, I love Black Forest cake. So I was like, I need to roll for her. And I don't know anything about their characters yet, but my headcanon is that the Black Forest cookie is crazy. Don't ask me why. I don't have a reason. It's just my headcanon. I think she's secretly insane. I feel like she has to be secretly insane. You know what I'm saying? I got a third doc? What happened here? When did I get a third doc? I'll take a third doc. Hello? Wait, I need to look at this. When did I get a third doc? What's going on? Oh, have you guys been going to my kingdom? I know some people have been. I must boast. I am currently at number 6 in the overall Hollyberry server popularity poll. Apparently, you can go in and you can actually like vote. It takes like diamonds, the like limited currency in the game, but you can actually go and you can like send things to vote. So many of you have been voting for me that I'm top 6 in the whole entire server. Not top 5. Watch, we're getting there. Don't. It's not done yet. It's of all time. This is of all time of the server. The whole time the server has been open. And somehow you guys have gotten me to to 6th spot. Thank you. Let's go for first place next. This is a joke, by the way. Who's even above you? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't look into them. Because I don't really care. But it's fun to look at. Challenge accepted. Good luck. I think I did look into just first place. Because the person in first place is like really, really ridiculously far ahead. Like ridiculously. Like it's not even close. I think they like used a cheat method or something. I'm not 100% sure. But I think they like made alt accounts to vote for themselves until they got like ridiculously far above. And I'm not sure, but I was like, oh, that's kind of lame. That's kind of lame. Whatever. So actually I don't think we'll ever get first place, but maybe we can get to second. I think second is doable. Hello, why sad? Because I missed you guys. I'm not sad now because I'm getting to talk to you. How are they not banned? To be fair, it doesn't affect absolutely anything in the game. Like, anything at all. It doesn't give you any benefit. It's not like any... It's just literally just like you're on the top of the popularity poll. It literally doesn't matter. So, I don't think they would get banned for that. But it is kind of... They really wanted to be first. Anyways, trying to finish my miso soup. What was it like? Yeah, let's talk about Fes. Let's move on from Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm so sorry. Let's talk about Fes. So I really like Go Getters. Like, I like the song a lot, like a ridiculous amount. All of Callie's songs are really good, and I always like all of them, like, quite a bit when they come out. Especially, I'm like, wow, that's such a banger. Because she's just good at what she does, you know? But Go Getters, I just feel like when I heard it for the first time, I was like, whoa. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Mother? Hello? Because, you know, the song's by Giga. I believe Teddy Lloyd as well, and I was like, holy shit. That's such a good... That's like... That's the winning combo. Like, both of them individually are freaking amazing composers. But especially when you put them together, it's great. It's great. It's so good. I would love to make a song with them someday. I'm such a big fan of Giga and Teddy Lloyd. Whether it's, like, a song with each of them someday or, like, a collaboration between them, I want that so bad someday. So... I was like really excited hearing it because I was like, these are two composers I really, really like. and Callie's voice and her raps are always so freaking good. So I was like, this is hype. This is really, really hype. Then I wasn't expecting at all to be in the creator stage at first. Because I was like, oh, you know, I don't have a song by any of the included composers, you know, which is, you know, it is what it is. I was like, that's fine. That's valid. And And then I got the message. They're like, hey, we're going to have you do go-getters with Callie. Is that are you good? And I was like, me? Me? You want me? Me to sing it with Callie? Are you sure? That's her song. That's her song, and it's such a special song. Are you sure you want me to sing it with her? And they're like, yeah. And so I was really honored because I was like, So I was happy. Are you foreshadowing it? I wasn't intentionally foreshadowing it, okay? I genuinely really like the song. But because I was also practicing it a lot to get ready, I was also singing it a lot. Because it's a fun song to sing on its own. It's a fun song to sing on its own already. So I just like, it's an earworm. It got stuck in my ear. Were you nervous at all? Obviously. It was my first time at Fest. And the audience, you guys were crazy. Like, I went back and I watched it. I came back and I watched it, right? After, like, the you know, after we were actually done and I wanted to, like, review the performance. You cannot hear the audience even remotely closely to what it was actually like in the venue. It was crazy. I was just sitting there before going up, just like absolutely gobsmacked because you guys were so loud. It was amazing. It was incredible. I gotta finish my soup. Caliber, thank you for the Akasupa and happy birthday. Camera work direction wasn't too good, sadly. You know, I thought it was okay. But that's coming from me as a performer who I like seeing the audience shots. I do still hope they fix it for you guys because obviously you don't want that, right? You, the actual people paying to see the show, don't want that. So just because I'm like, yeah, I want to hear the audience, that doesn't matter. What I want doesn't matter. It's about you guys, so. No original song with Nerissa? I wish. I would go crazy. I might become mind broken. I might become mind broken if something like that happens. Foreshadowing? No, this isn't foreshadowing. Me singing Go-Getters a lot was unintentional foreshadowing just because I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was not foreshadowing. If it happens, it happens. And you can come back to this and be like foreshadowing, I guess. But my point is nothing is happening right now. You're manifesting? Look, I'm always told that if you really want something, you just have to say publicly that you want it. And then the universe hears you. And then it will maybe happen someday. So, Mori Calliope. Someday, let's make an original song together. Cool girl from the underworld with the devilish diva from hell. We make quite the combo. I wonder what, like, because, you know, with Shiori, I'm Shio Raven. Obviously, these are, like, ship names. But, like, I feel like if we ever did, like, an actual duo, like, song, it would probably be called Shio Raven, right? What the hell are me and Callie called? Because I feel like we're not Callie Risa or something, you know? Crowbones? Deathbird? Death Sound? Death Raven? Sound Reaper? Mo Raven. I like Calliope. I feel like people wouldn't know how to read that, though. Did you like me trying yet again to explain ope? Open to the audience. God, I love Sakura flavor so much. I'm having a Sakura latte right now. Look, I described it in my debut, which had arguably pretty much the highest amount of viewers any of my live streams has ever individually had. And I explained it there. I explained that it's ope. People still don't know. I'm like, I don't know what more I can do. I don't know what else I can do. I don't think there's anything else I can do, but that's okay. I tried. For all of us from Midwest hell, one day they'll get it. Sippa sippa. Yeah. If you guys will give me a sec, actually, I'm gonna go. I'll tell you when I get back. I need to grab something really, really quick. One moment. Okay. Sorry, my fingers. So, I have this really bad habit, where I can't stop picking at my nails, basically. It's like my anxious habit. Like, if I'm anxious, I will start picking at my nails. And generally, it's fine. It's whatever. But recently what happened is just one of my fingers. All the rest of them are generally fine, right? So what I do when I'm at home to avoid me from, like, picking on it and, like, causing myself an injury on my fingers is I actually have, like, my actual, nail clipper on me at all times. Like, everywhere. If I'm home, it's, like, on my body. It's on my person. So that if I just can feel myself getting anxious. I'm not talking about my fingernails. I'm talking about my cuticles. I'm talking about the cuticles. I don't fuck with the nails too much. I don't bite my nails. I haven't bitten my nails since I was very young. I pick at my cuticles and, like, hangnails and stuff. So if I have a hangnail, I'll start picking at it. And usually, again, I have my nail clippers on, so I just cut it off. I'll just cut it off. I won't mess with it. But I've given myself a really nasty wound on my finger because I've been picking at it, and I just, like, I haven't had my thing on me, so I haven't been checking on it. But now that I'm sitting here and I'm with you guys and I can kind of multitask a little bit. If I accidentally... The issue is what happened, because last night I actually remembered about it, and I was like, okay, wait, I need to just cut off the hangnail, because I keep... It's incredibly painful. I keep trying to get it off, and I can't. So I'm just gonna cut it, but the reason it hurt so much is what I presumed is because it was actually connected to a little bit of live tissue. So when I cut it, it started bleeding, and it didn't hurt, mind you, to cut it off. It didn't hurt. It didn't look like it was connected to live tissue, but I guess it was. So so anyway, so I cut it off, and then I was bleeding, and then I put on a Band-Aid to stop the bleeding, because it wasn't a lot of blood. It wasn't a lot of blood. Just a little bit. And so I ended up sleeping with this Band-Aid on, right? So I wake up in the morning and my finger hurts so bad because the Band-Aid is too tight. So then I take the Band-Aid off, but then, you know, I can see the finger again and it's exposed to me, and it makes me want to pick at it because it's still really, like, annoying, you know? It's really annoying. So anyway, so I'm yeah, it's not infected. It's literally just, like, an open wound on my finger. But there's quite literally no infection. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It's not infected. I'm infected. I'm infected by your genetics. You guys know Repo? For Please keep it covered. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off the rest of the hangnail. I'm gonna cut off the rest of the hangnail and clean it up a little bit so that next time I take the band-aid off, I'll maybe like be like, oh, it looks quote unquote better to like my brain. So maybe I'll like stop wanting to touch it. Cause that's part of the thing, you know, that gets me is I'm like, oh, it looks really bad, so I need to pick at the cuticle because I need to get rid of the cuticle. But really, the reality is I know how it works. I need to stop cutting off the cuticle, you know? Because cutting off the cuticle is the reason the cuticle looks overgrown or, like, grows fast. But instead, I just cut it multiple times a week. I just get under the cuticle and say, snip, snip. Yeah, at least you're not biting it. Yeah, I don't mind as long as I'm not trying to bite the cuticle off, because that does not work. I know, because I used to do that before I figured out I could just use my nail clippers to cut off my cuticle. Snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Try not to pick on your finger again. I'm gonna try. That's why I'm cleaning it up. I will pick on it next time it gets a problem, but if I can clean it up enough now, hopefully I'll leave it alone for a little bit. I miss my cat, though. I have really unfortunate news with little darling, however. So you guys, I think I remember I told you guys when I got him, something unfortunate had happened, which was he had cat herpes, which usually is it's like permanent, like it's like lifelong. Like if your cat has cat herpes, it's permanent. They're not, it's never going away. So generally he's fine. He actually hasn't really had symptoms of it. I don't even give him the tablet anymore, and like he seems okay. So maybe my doctor was wrong. Maybe my veterinarian was wrong and it wasn't cat herpes, which would be ideal. But he's getting his balls chopped off soon. Like I think like literally tomorrow or something crazy. So please keep him in your thoughts as he says goodbye to his little mans. But the other thing is, so he had to go to a new vet to get fixed because my usual vet was like, sorry, we don't have any availability for like a really long time. And I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't work because with my contract that I have, like, I need to get it done, like, now. I need to get it done now. So, my sister's vet, though, was like, oh, yeah, we've got room, hell yeah, bring him in. But then what happened is they're like, since he's new and they haven't seen him before, they're like, okay, but before, like, we've got to make sure that he's healthy, that he's in good health, and then we'll proceed with the procedure, because obviously if there's any issues, we don't want to bring this cat in who potentially has other issues and treat them and potentially do something dangerous, which is very good. He has gingivitis. My son has gingivitis. Can you believe this? And they said, well, since he's so young, it is most likely that this is completely hereditary and that it is not because of anything that you did. Because, for context, I brush his teeth. So, I'm really sad. I'm really sad that my baby is so sick. He's got herpes. He's got gingivitis. Like, and my sister too, she apparently has been brushing his teeth daily. Daily since she has gotten him, because I told her to. I said, you don't understand. You need to brush his teeth daily. He needs to get used to it. And, like, you need to keep brushing his teeth daily. He's not gonna like it, but you gotta do it. And so she's been brushing his teeth daily. And then this fucker, my stupid cat. It's not his fault. He's not stupid. But yeah. I'm a little upset. I will love him no matter what. I will love him no matter what, even if he has gingivitis. But I feel hopeless. I'm like, what other health problems do you have, little boy? You seem so healthy. You seem so healthy. What do you mean you have gingivitis? Why didn't you tell me your teeth hurt? Yeah. Because obviously, you know, teeth stuff can be pretty rough for cats and dogs. That can be treated, though. They literally basically said the way we have to treat it is by brushing his teeth. So, yeah. But the issue is that we haven't done anything that should have given him the gingivitis in the first place. Is the issue. So we can keep brushing his teeth to try and make it go away, but I effectively have to brush his teeth probably twice a day for the rest of his little life. His little long life. And I mean, here's the thing, I love him so much. I love him so much. He hates brushing his teeth. He hates getting his teeth brushed. He hates it so much. I can't do it too much. I'm like, I try to do it once a day, and I'm like, eventually he'll get used to it and he'll like it eventually. No, he hates it. He hates it. He doesn't like the toothpaste. He doesn't think it's tasty. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Ugh. They don't have a flavor. I mean, we'll probably find... I'll probably keep looking once I actually get back. Who thinks toothpaste is tasty? Me. I like toothpaste. Are there no toys or snacks? Here's the thing. He doesn't like crunchy things. He doesn't like crunchy things. I've never met a cat who doesn't like crunchy things, but he doesn't like crunchy things. So, I literally, I have, like, snacks, quote unquote, that are supposed to help with that sort of thing. And so he won't even try them, because I'd say, oh, I would agree with you guys and say, oh, maybe it's pain, but he doesn't even try. He exclusively really likes pate. If you're gonna feed him wet food, and he gets 1 can of wet food a day, and he always has dry food, he'll eat both of them. But if I put, like, for example, I have, like, I don't remember what kind of fish it is, but it's like a dried fish, and I've seen people recommend it, and it seems really good. Does he have grass to eat? I don't think I want to get him into eating cat grass, but I think my sister is doing that whether I want her to or not, because she has cat grass because her cats like to chew on grass. But I personally don't want to get him used to seeing plants and thinking he can just go up and chew on them. I feel like it's like giving your dog a fake shoe toy. You know, like, on one hand, if they already chew on shoes, then they're probably going to do that, you know? But if they don't really chew on shoes, if you give them that toy, they're probably going to start seeing things that look similar and thinking, oh, is this a toy? Is this a toy too? Cat grass. See, here's the thing. I don't let them chew on cat grass, but I put cat grass in his food every day. I have these cat grass tablets that you grind up into the food. So he has cat grass every single day. He doesn't chew on cat grass, because I'd rather him not chew on cat grass. Like, the actual grass. Because I really like having flowers, and he really likes going up on tables, which is fine. I've accepted that there are some flowers I can never have again, like lilies. Because they're dangerous. Maybe chewing on that grass would help with the gingivitis. I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. But anyways, we will continue to take care of the little boy. Yeah, gotta make some sacrifices for the baby. Ziz, thank you very much for the pinky. Save her from going blind. It was a great time for them, but I know it was important for the long run. Now they have both eyes. Yeah, exactly. I know he might not like it, but it's good for him, so I must brush his teeth. Is the audio funny? Is the audio weird? I'm using a different setup since I'm, like, not home. Whose computer you're using? No one's. It's mine while I'm here, I suppose. Why? Have you avoided sickness? I think so. I was feeling a little under the weather yesterday, but today I feel much better. But I also slept for 7 hours last night, so there's that. I'm gonna try... Here's my goal. So I'm in Japan for a bit. Obviously, I will be going home eventually, but I'm in Japan for quite a bit. This time... So last time I was in Japan, I had a fully fledged kitchen, but I didn't cook once because I was determined. I said, I'm in Japan. So I want to eat out every single day because why would I not? Why would I come to Japan to cook? But this time I've come prepared. In my pantry, I have 2 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese. If I start craving that American food, guess what I'm gonna make? Guess what I'm gonna make? Kraft mac and cheese. 'Cause you know what? That will always taste American, okay? That will always taste like American food. Yeah, I don't care if the milk is different. The milk can be different, it doesn't matter. That shit is gonna taste exactly like I'm expecting it to. Because that's just butter and milk. That's all you need. So, I unlocked that foresight. Thank you, Mume Senpai. And then, I actually want to cook more in Japan. Because eating out is not good for you. Even in Japan where the food is generally healthy, like I want to actually go to the grocery store and like cook. So I need to go shopping because there's a few things that I need that I don't have, but like utensil wise, but generally I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped up. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, it gets expensive too, but it's eating out here is much cheaper than where I live. Like here, I can order something, and there's a potential that it's at most expensive, especially if the food was cheap, that it might be like $20. You know, that it might just be like $20, and that's with delivery fee and all. If we're talking America. I can literally get freaking, what is it? Like fast food from like my local McDonald's, you know, and it'll be like $50, and I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Yeah, $20 is cheap for delivery. For food I don't even have to go get and that's delivered to my door. It's crazy. $50 for McDonald's? I know, exactly. I'm like, I'm not even getting that much food. Why should I pay $50 for this? What the hell? The lazy tax is real. Yeah. Yeah, and the food's not even good. Yeah, like, I don't mind paying a lot for delivery if I'm getting, like, Greek food, for example. Because I'm like, okay, I have to order from an actual specialty Greek place, you know, to get, like, good Greek food. So, like, yeah, it's valid that it's gonna be a little bit expensive. But then, like, everything's so crazy. Everything's crazy. Because I'm like, why am I paying the same for McDonald's that I am for, like, Greek food? Why is the price similar? Somehow I feel like no matter how much I clean up this nail, it's, like, not looking better. I'm gonna keep trying. I cleaned up, in the meantime, all my other nails, too. $50 is a fortune when I exchange for my currency. Exactly, like, that's not cheap. Stop fussing with it. I can't. I'm a fussy little baby with my fussy little cuticles. I can't stop fussing with them. That's so funny. I don't know if it's because I said it, but I always refer to it that way. I'm like, I'm so fussy. I'm so fussy with my nails. Like, I can't help but keep being fussy with them. I will say, so I only talked about my cuticles because those are the ones that annoy me the most, but I actually do on occasion. What happens is if my nail, like the tip of the nail gets like sharp, you know what I mean? Like usually your nail, like if you go across it, it's probably like pretty smooth. But sometimes like it'll like break a little bit and become like not smooth. I can't stand that shit. Okay, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It breaks my mind. It breaks my mind. And I'm not into mind break. Okay? I don't like it. So I end up like being like, I need to smooth it out, and I'll like rub it against, like, especially if I'm wearing like jeans, for example, I'll like rub it against those. If that doesn't work, if I'm at my desk, I would like rub it against my mouse pad. And I'm probably just like making it worse, obviously. So what I did now is I have an actual nail file, and the moment I feel that, I just file it until it's smooth. I file it until it's smooth, and then all is good. But sometimes I don't have that on me. Recent pants is so cursed. Hey, oh, I also need to clarify. I still saw a lot of people being like, since they put Risa in pants, since the company put Risa in pants, cover put Risa in pants. I picked the pants. Can you believe it? I picked the pants. Why? Good question. Immediately after, I regretted it. But it was too late to change. But after seeing the performances and stuff, I actually think it was a good choice. But the reason I picked the pants was because I thought when I looked at the concept art, I honestly just thought that they looked better than the skirt. Which isn't to say I don't like the skirt. I do like the skirt, but I looked at them both and I thought about it and I said, you know, I think the pants, there's something about them that speaks to me a little more than the skirt. I don't think the skirt looks as good as the pants. And I think I'm still going to probably definitely have skirts in the future. So don't write me off just yet. But I think for this outfit, I just really like the pants. Okay? I really like the pants. Be nice to me. Be nice to cover. They didn't force pants on me. They wouldn't do that. They asked me. It was my decision. I'm sorry. I'm usually not a pants girl, though. I don't really like pants very much. I say, but I've actually been wearing pants a lot recently. Just because they're quick. They're quick and easy. Quick and easy. And it's cold. I thought the pants looked good. I thought they looked good too. I thought they looked good. I thought they had a sexiness factor. And lots of members who I wouldn't usually expect to pick pants picked the pants. So, you know, I honestly thought it was fine. But for some reason there were a lot of people again being like, well, Risa in pants, I don't really like that. So, apologies. Apologies, I guess. But just because I wear pants sometimes doesn't mean I was wearing underwear underneath the pants. I also heard Subaru senpai talking about when we met. Are you wearing underwear? I need to find a way to make a good impression on the JP senpai, because I feel like a lot of them still the only thing they tend to know about me is no Onee-san, which don't get me wrong, I don't mind, because you know it's true. That's how it is. So yeah, but I want to I want to make a different impression on them too. I want them to think of me and think of something pleasant, not just about if I'm wearing panties or not. Nerissa, what underwear are you wearing? Are you wearing any? What color are they? What color are they? So I have this really ugly baby. Do you hear it? I went to a family restaurant and they have these like gacha machines. Sorry for the abrupt change of conversation. And he's like a baby. It's like a baby, except it's like squishy. But when I say squishy, I mean you can like mold him and he will like hold the shape. I don't know what he's called. I don't know what he is. He's so ugly. Here, maybe you can hear it. His head sloshing around. And Telly's like filled with those like little ball things. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the hell he is, but he's an ugly baby. He's an ugly baby, and you can shape him. I can make him like look really buff too, because his body like you can kind of shape as well. But like generally it's mostly his head. But so I'm like, right now I just made him look like super buff and have a really fat, flat head. So he's like, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, he's a cursed baby. But he brings me great joy. Japan does have some weird gacha machines, but I like it that way. Because I always just sit there and I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I go, sure, what the hell? What the hell, sure. Cursed abomination brings joy exactly. You've been hitting the arcades? Not really. Oh wait, there's something I needed to look up. I found this cute thing. And I need to know what it is. I need to know what it is. Because it has... I kept the tag on specifically so I could look it up. I'm looking for a plushie to base my whole personality on. You know? I'm slowly... Ishi yo ne-chan. Eh, nothing came up. Ishi yo ne-chan. It definitely says Ishi yo ne-chan. Can I not read? Why is nothing coming up? Guys, what do I look up to find it? It's written, it's by San X Co. san/x.co.jp. It's not one, it literally just says yo ne. Wait, or is it yoa? Can I not fucking read? Sorry. Let me try again. I just woke up. Yeah. Ishi yoa. Sorry, guys. It's written in a funny thing. I can't read. It's a little dog. Okay, it's Ishi yoa-chan. It's a little dog, and he's so cute. He's so cute. Usually, I like cats. I like cats so much. But and there's a cat in this brand too, but I don't like the cat as much as I like the puppy. The puppy is just so kawaii desu yo ne. Tottemo kawaii desu. Show us, we want to see. You're gonna have to look it up. It's Ishi yoa-chan. If you look that up, he will pop up. he will pop up. You will see him. He is very cute. He's so cute. Yeah, I've just got a keychain right now, but there were like giant ones too of him, and he's so cute. He's so cute. Kawaii Inu-chan. Because I miss my cat, so now I will love this little plushie in the meantime. But yeah, I really want to, like, this is stupid, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyway because I have nothing else to say. I feel like it's really fun when you have like a thing that like you just like so much. And I thought Kudomi was gonna be my thing. And when I was in Japan for 3 months, it was for a bit. But then when I actually got home, I was like, actually, I don't know. Kind of vibes. I still really like Kudomi, but I just feel like it's hard to work it in with my aesthetic. If that makes sense. Like the things that I like. I really like Kudomi, but it's just hard. Again, because it just doesn't really match with my aesthetic. Her colors are really specific, so it's like I really need to fit it in with, you know, like the other colors, because not everything is going to look good with purple. So I was like, ugh. But luckily, so I think I already mentioned this. I had to get rid of a ton of my plushies. Basically, okay, because also some people were concerned. I still have my Switch and stuff, by the way, but it was packed because I was coming to Japan and I knew I was gonna be gone for a while, so I packed a lot of my stuff up to protect it. Because I saw some of you who were like, "What? You got rid of your Switch?" And I was like, "No, I didn't get rid of my Switch. I just packed it up. I don't. I'm not gonna unpack it. I packed it up, bros. Calm down." I assume, why would my sister steal the Switch? She has like 2 Switches. She and her husband both have their own. Why would she need mine? Everybody has a Switch these days. Yeah, I have 2 whole Switches too. Cause you touched it. You know, you got a point. She did steal my DS at one time. Aradia, are you trying to steal my Switch? But yeah, you packed both? No, I actually didn't pack both, but one of them is dead, and I haven't used it in a really long time, so it's not charged. But anyway, while I was doing that, I kind of was having a moment, and I was like, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I don't really use, so I was trying to downsize. So I had a lot of plushies. I had a plushie hammock for a little bit, and it was really nice, but the issue was I couldn't fit all of my plushies in it. So I had like a lot of my plushies there that I really liked, but then I had in my closet a whole nother like giant, it was like a laundry basket. I had a big laundry basket of plushies because I love plushies. I love soft things. I love them so much. So I was like, I just don't know what to do with these. They're taking up a lot of space, and I don't have anywhere to put them. I don't have room for them on my bed. I don't have room for them in my plushie hammock. I need to downsize them. So I was really recently going through my stuff and downsizing, getting rid of things that I didn't need. Yeah. Room in the guest room? No, my parents won't let me do that. My parents don't like me that much. Autograph them and sell them? I don't know about that. Did you give some to Malfa's kids? I did. I actually, last time I was in Japan, I let myself get really sad and I made a ton of impulse purchases, and I bought the, you know, like that Eevee backpack? That was like official Eevee merchandise. I bought that. And then when I got home, I said, what the hell am I gonna do with this Eevee backpack? It doesn't actually fit anything, and I don't really wear backpacks for fashion. So what am I gonna do with this? So I'm gifting it to my niece, who is so very excited because she loves Eevee, and I already gave her like a giant Eevee plush. So now she's getting another giant Eevee, and she's happy as a clam. So I'm happy because I can make her happy with stuff that I paid way too much money for. I also had a ton of like figurines I didn't need. So I felt bad because I really like figurines, but I just never have space to display them. So I'm like, I only have space for a few. I only have space to actually like place and store a few figurines, but I had like so many. So I don't like to sell things. It's so difficult. So I just contacted some of my friends and I was like, hey, does anyone want like some like stuff that I was like, you don't even have to pay me. I don't even care. Will you just take them? I will ship them to you. I will pay the shipping. Please just take them off of my shoulders because the weight of them weighs heavy because they were expensive. I can't throw them away. I'm not going to bring them to a Goodwill because they're still a specialty item. Please take these damn figures away from me. So I was able to get rid of them. And then too, I had a ton of, do you guys know the brand Liz Lisa? They make himekaji, casual princess type clothes. I had a ton of like really old Liz Lisa clothes and I really like them. I'm too tall. They only come in one size fits all, and we keep ordering them, basically knowing full well they probably weren't gonna fit me, because I was like, maybe they will. They don't. I'm too tall. So it was really heartbreaking for me because I get one and I have hope, and then I try to put it on and then it wouldn't fit, and then I would cry about it, and then it would go in my closet forever because I'm too tall. I'm too tall for one size fits all clothes in Japan, sadly. But I had a friend who likes them, and so yeah, it all worked out. You're taller than a Radiant Malfa? Yes, I am. Could you find a tailor to help with that? I mean, no, I feel like if it was too big, but the issue is that it's too small, you know? And I feel like when the issue is that it's too small, the issue that you run into is, it's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't create more fabric out of nothing. If I had extra fabric, absolutely, but I don't have more fabric, so they can't really, like, extend it. As for a custom-made one, from who? The clothes aren't that cute. The clothes are cute that I'd pay the price for them that they cost, but they're not that cute that I would pay the much more expensive cost to get custom-made ones made. Yeah, I need more rooms for my giant ass and my giant tits. Can you please make that happen? Also, I need it to be a few inches longer to accommodate for my longer torso because I am taller than this is made for. Please and thank you. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Skirts here, they are not made for my American ass, okay? Japanese clothes do not have space. I get them and I'm like, oh, this skirt's really cute and it'll probably fit. And, you know, because it's a short skirt, it's not supposed to be very long. And then I immediately turn and I look in the mirror and I'm like, no. No, I can tell that this is supposed to have space. It's supposed to. Not for my ass, it does not. I'm like, oh. So like, I'm like, wow, my legs look really nice. It looks really good. Okay, I look really tall because the skirt's really short. And then I'm like, absolutely not. I can't wear this. I'll be taken to jail. And I'm just too thick. Long skirts though here I really like. When I find like long skirts and long dresses. But the fabric has to be nice. That's another thing I have issue with clothes shopping here. Is I feel like a lot of the fabric is like really cheap, but like the price is really expensive, and then like I'll look at it and the craftsmanship isn't always the best either. And I'm just like, ugh, this is really cute. I just wish it was better made and had better fabric for the price that it is being made at. Because I can tell it's going to fall apart. And who wants to buy something that you can tell is going to fall apart, you know? Not me. But yeah. Yeah, Shein quality clothes with not Shein prices. Kind of. Some of the clothes here, like, are, like, pretty decently made, but again, like, I feel like it's either a trade-off. I feel like sometimes the fabric is nice, but the sewing's not nice. Or sometimes the sewing is nice, but the fabric's really bad. So, it is what it is. But I think I've just accepted that I'm not going to buy clothes in Japan. Like, I might go to the clothing store, and if I see something I really, really want, I might, but generally... Because last time when I came here, and I was here for, like, 3 months, I was like, oh, I don't need to bring that many clothes, you know? I can just, like, get away with just bringing a few, and then I'll just clothing shop here. And so this time, I was like, no, that won't work. I experienced that last time and had way too few clothes to wear, so instead I'm just going to bring as many clothes as I'm going to need. Because luckily I have access to, like, a washing machine, so... Clothes are a lot cheaper. No. I mean, I guess it depends on where you go, but, like, generally, especially if you're getting, like, fashionable clothes, they're pretty expensive. I guess I can't speak for boys' clothes, but, like, if you're going to, like, Shibuya 109, for example, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Male clothes are cheaper. Okay. Happy for you, men. Apparently your clothes are cheaper here. You went to 109? Yeah, I've been to 109. I won't go back there, though, because it just makes me sad. I look at all the cute clothes and I say, wow, those don't fit me. Those don't fit. Unfortunate. Just Uniqlo things. I like Uniqlo. Uniqlo actually has a really good variety. But some things I just feel like... I feel like they're not as cute as I want them to be. I wish they had a little more cuteness in their clothing. You know what I'm saying? They're nice, though. Like, if I end up needing something, I'm probably gonna end up just, like, finding a Uniqlo and going there rather than going somewhere else or being like, oh, I should go to, like, this fashion mall. It's just not for me. You know the fun place to go, though, in Japan? Bra and panty stores. Those are always so interesting. So interesting to go to. Because... guys, have you ever been to a Victoria's Secret? Okay? Have you ever been to one? You probably, if you haven't been in one, you've probably walked by the mall embarrassingly and looked at the Victoria's Secret and been like, I can't go in. I can't go in. It's the girls' paradise or something. I don't know what thoughts go through your head. You've definitely walked by one. I got it for my wife. Exactly. Wait, you have a wife? I'm so surprised for some reason. You of all people? Really? Anyways, joking aside. If you've ever been in a Victoria's Secret or passed by a Victoria's Secret, then you would know that they have some pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? They have some pretty eccentric stuff. You know? Guys, don't call me rude. You guys have to understand. V-Faction throws in insults at me half the time. I'm allowed to fight back. We can have some mutual beating each other up. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Don't call me rude. There's nothing wrong with having a wife. I'm so happy for all of you who are married. Congratulations. Happy for your happiness. So happy for you. So happy for you. I was not saying anything bad about you guys. If you have a wife, so happy for you and your happiness. I wish I have a wife. I have Ollie. But I need more wives. Okay? I need more wives. More, yes. Only once I have all of the wives, I will be happy. When I have every single wife in the world, I'll be done looking for wives. Anyway, again, I'm getting distracted. You think that they have nice bra designs, right? Even if you're just like looking through the front of the door, you're probably looking, you're like, oh, that looks interesting, right? Japan does it completely differently in a way that I can't explain very well. The stuff here is different. Okay? You need a man. I do need a male wife. I need to find a male wife to like cook and clean for me. To cook and clean for me, so when I'm like, I'm so busy, please, would you come and cook for me? And would you rub my back for 8 hours? My back hurts so bad. Would you rub my back? Would you cook for me? Would you do the laundry, please? Please. Yeah. That'd be nice. Where do I find that? Hello? I'll do it. I volunteer. Would you guys actually male wife though? Or would you do you want to male wife, or do you want me to be your wife? You know, because those are different things. There's a difference between a male wife and just being married. Both? I see. I do look good in a pink apron. Can I do both? I mean, I guess you can theoretically do both. But I mean, I guess most people that I've met in my experience are usually like, well, you can be my stay-at-home wife, and you will cook and you will clean, and you can't have a car. You can't have a car, so then you can't leave. What? I'm just saying. Anyway, it is outdated thinking. That's why I'm single. But anyway, my point is, I keep getting distracted. You guys keep distracting me. You keep distracting me. I'm just trying to talk about underwear. You keep distracting me. Let me talk about panties. My favorite thing. So, anyway, as I was saying, if you go to America and you go into Victoria's Secret, right? The bras, they all look very sexy. Like and this is the thing about Victoria's Secret specifically. Victoria's Secret stuff is not built for women or comfort. It's actually built just strictly for the aesthetic. So some of it is pretty comfortable, like, and silky, but a lot of them aren't. And I've had Victoria's Secret bras. They suck. I'm sorry. I don't like them. They're pretty shitty. Generally, Victoria's Secret is not really for women. It is for men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is very much lingerie and lingeries sets. That is, you get that kind of underwear to show somebody. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that because you're like, oh, I need a new bra. oh, I need underwear. You don't go to Victoria's Secret for that. You go to Victoria's Secret because you're like, oh, I'm going to be taking my clothes off and someone is going to see. Here, I don't know how to describe it. The bras and underwear, they're still really ornate, but they don't give me that same impression. Like, I feel like they're more for me. Does that make sense? Like, for me to be like, this is so cute. This is so cute. Are they comfy? I don't know. I don't wear bras or underwear, so I haven't bought any, but I just look at them. I have no idea. I don't wear bras anymore, so I don't worry about it. Because I just use my demon magic now, you know, to just hold them up. So these jugs are unrestrained. So if I unbuttoned this shirt, it would just be tit, you know? Anyway. Braless! I thought this was well-known information at this point, that I don't like any underwear. You weren't joking? No, I wasn't joking. What do you mean? You guys didn't believe me? Honestly, I forgot. That's valid. Sorry, I'm stretching. Okay, anyway. So the stuff here is like way cuter. And when I see it, it gives me the impression of like, this is something that I would, if I did wear them, that I'd like be happy thinking about the fact that I was wearing it. Like, it would bring me like satisfaction. Like, I'm so happy because my underwear is so cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Do you guys ever have anything like that? Like, do you ever get like those, you're all men, so I'll talk with you about man things. Do you ever get like the nut underwear that like hold them in place? Because I've seen those, and I feel like if you had those, you must be like, this is so nice. This is so nice. Because it's sweaty, but they're not stuck to my leg or whatever, you know? Does that ever, do you ever get happy when you're wearing underwear that are different from normal underwear? You know what I'm saying? Yep. One person said yes. You mean boxers? I'm not talking about boxers. I'm talking about the ones with like the built-in like little pocket, but for your thing. Cut her mic. No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the ball pocket. I'm just asking. You mean briefs? I'm not talking about briefs. I'm talking about the pocket. I'm talking about the specific ones with the specific pockets. That exists? Yeah, that exists. I get ads for that, because you know how you get ads for like stuff? I always see ads for like this one, I don't remember the brand name, but because they're like, we have matching couples underwear. And I'm like, who the hell is buying matching underwear with their SO first off? Hell no. Why am I getting this ad? But then so I clicked on, I think it's because I clicked on it once because I was like, what the fuck is this? Then I looked into it, but their main sell wasn't the weird couples underwear. It was just freaking like nut underwear, nut pocket underwear. You know? Why you clicked it? Because I was curious. I wanted to know what was going on. I have never heard of this. Okay, well, look it up. I think you got scammed. I didn't buy anything, so it doesn't... How do you mean I got scammed? Because I clicked an ad? Yeah, look, I like clicking on ads. I'm going to get in trouble one day for clicking on ads. But like, because, you know, when I scroll down my social media, I'll get like, oh, look at this cute dress. Oh, look at this cute thing. Oh, what the hell is this? So I was just always click them to go look at them. Money-chan, come get your girl. Leave me alone. You don't have an SO? Yeah. Look, here's a reality. Sometimes when I do wear underwear, you know what's nicer underwear to wear than women's underwear? Boxer briefs that are made for men. Because let me tell you, you can, if you, okay, listen, okay, hear me out. When you as a woman look for briefs that are like the same kind. They are not. They are skin tight. They do not properly do what you are expecting when you hear boxers, okay? When you hear boxers, like I have a certain image in my head, okay? That is not what you get. That is not what you get. You instead get these very cheeky, very sexy, very tight underwear that are effectively like way too short shorts, okay? I don't want those. If I'm looking for boxers, usually it's because I need to wear something like a skirt, and I basically need like undershort type things, you know? And you know what works better for that? Not hot pants, not regular underwear. It's either got to be a thong or like actual boxers, okay? So all I'm saying is thong, yeah. Because a thong, the nice thing about a thong is there's no panty line. So that's the plus. But sometimes sometimes you're not in the mood. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. If I have to wear something, usually that's not my first choice. Okay, I'm gonna be real. What about skirts? I love skirts, but there's no cute skirts. How did we get here again? I don't remember. But we're here now. Bro, I can't do a thong. You get me, Evie. Like, I actually used to really like them. I don't know what I was on, though. Now I'm like, no thanks. Well, I don't like any underwear, actually, though, so is that any bit of a surprise? But yeah, usually if I'm wearing, like, a really short skirt and I'm like, okay, I need some sort of protection under here, I'm like, boxers. And again, I'm not talking little women's boxers, because again, if you look at women's boxers, that's not what you're looking for. But you can get male boxers that are perfect. Exactly what I need. Bloomers, I'm not... Oh, doth me, madam. Where could I find some bloomers? I need some bloomers to protect my modesty. You see, for under my chemise, I need to cover the unmentionables, you see. So I have been looking for some bloomers to cover my unmentionables. Would you please, pray, help me? No. Why would I be looking? Who is looking for bloomers in this year of 2025? Don't get me wrong. For this in mind, I do own bloomers. They're for my Renaissance Fair costume, okay? They're for my Renaissance Fair costume. The only time I wear bloomers is when I am preparing to go to the Renaissance Fair Festival and have a good time, you know, at the Renaissance Fair. I'm not going to wear fucking bloomers under a skirt. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Yeah, if I'm dressing in ye olden times, I'm gonna wear bloomers, but why not? Because they don't work the way you think they were. Here's the thing. Bloomers are a lot of fabric, okay? They're meant to be kind of cute and puffy, most all the time. If I'm wearing a bodycon skirt, I want you to think for a second. If I'm saying generally you can't wear normal underwear because you'll get a panty line, what do you think a bloomer that is a lot of bunched up fabric is going to look like under a short bodycon skirt? Just pray tell. Pray tell. It's not gonna look stuffy. You're gonna have lines going everywhere. You're gonna have lines going absolutely everywhere. You're going to look like you are wearing a diaper. Do you want to look like you have diaper ass? No. I'm not a baby. What the hell? There's gonna be lines everywhere. It's gonna look really bulky and not in a sexy way. Not in a sexy way. Trust me, I know, because I have tried it a long time ago, and I immediately said, I made a mistake. This needs to come off. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely fashion bloomers and way that you can wear them. Like, if you're wearing, like, a really oversized shirt that's not, like, tight, then you can like definitely put on bloomers, and then like if you do get a peak, it's more of this kind of like cute, like it's a fashion thing. But to use it as undergarments for like especially like tight stuff, absolutely not. Like if I would agree with you if it's like a really flowy puffy like A-line, then yes, that would actually be really cute. That would be a great idea for something that's not already made into a skirt. But I don't wear skirts like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm stretching. I'm sleepy. Anyway, why is it that I just get back? You guys are trying to make me talk about weird stuff. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I just joined. What? Us? You stated it. You're gonna act like I started this. I didn't do anything. This was all you guys. I don't want you to place this on me. You started this, not me. Chat reflects the streamer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Have you met John Cat? Yes, I have. He is such a cutie. He is such a cutie. Yes, I wanted this specifically, actually. I'm so happy you got what you wanted. I'm so happy for you. If chat is weird, it's because of the streamer. Well, good. I'm weird as hell, so I actually need you guys to match my energy. That's why whenever you guys gaslight me and you act like I'm being too weird, I'm like, I thought we were on the same wavelength, bros. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you knew from the beginning how weird I am. Why are you so surprised? I've always been a freak. I've always been freaky. Anyways, I'm dying. I'm dying. So that's my life. Anyway. We're all dying. Don't die. No, you want me dead. You want me dead. You die? I dead. A B C K T des wo oishita sa minasan go ishou ni. Do you know Oyashiro-sama? Yes, Hinamizawa. I kill you, you kill me. No, Hinamizawa. Will you play any Pokemon? Here's the thing. I really love Pokemon as a brand, but I have ongoing one-sided beef with Pokemon Company. I have one-sided beef that they will never know or care about, and that is that I am waiting for my next Eeveelution. I might go back and play some of the old ones actually at some point because they're like my childhood. But like I'm waiting for more Eeveelutions. And I have a hard time because I really love the Eeveelutions specifically. And I've been waiting for a new one for a really long time. So for me, I get sad when a new game comes out, and because I know it's not gonna happen at this point, it feels like, but I'll really get excited and get my hopes up. And then these days there's never a new Eevee. There's never a new Eevee, so I just end up a little sad. Is all. So the last you played was X and Y. I played a few after that one, but after I realized that after they missed the second, I think, Eeveelution, I was like, this is too much for me. There's a lot already. No. I don't care if there's 9 Eeveelutions, okay? I don't care. I don't care if there's 9. I need more. Too much is never enough. And here's the deal. It used to be, what was it? Was it every even generation would get a new Eeveelution for like a bit, and it was like a thing. They would make a special type or something, and then they would add one. But here's the thing. Eevee is the only Pokemon in the whole series of Pokemon that can evolve into different types from a normal type, right? Like, usually, like... Or, like, have different options, rather, is what I'm trying to say. So instead of just being like, oh, well, Eevee is naturally going to evolve into... Or, like, is a water type and will be a water type till the end, right? Eevee starts as normal, and then Eevee can become any other type. You'd be like, oh, well, I want her to be ice. I want her to be fire. I want her to be water. I want her to be grass type. I want her to be a fairy type. You know, like, you have so many options. But that's the thing that gets me, is you can't make this type of Pokemon that is literally one of a kind and not give an evolution for every single type. I know some people are like, oh, well, actually, Eevee is only for special types, so they don't make Eevee for non-special. I don't give a shit. First off, are you meaning to tell me that water, fire, and electricity are special types now? All of a sudden, are you trying? Because last I checked, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon exist. They were. Oh, well, they're not anymore. They are? No, they're not. Do you know how many water types there are, bro? You know how many water types there are? You're kidding me. You know how many fire types? Every single starter is a fire, grass, or water type. Those are not special. You cannot, I don't care what sort of Pokemon logic you try to throw at me. Those are not quote unquote special types. When there's a million Pokemon like that. You're over, okay? None of your logic makes sense to me because I don't know anything about Pokemon apart from cute animal go and hit stuff. You know, that's my logic. So you can't explain it to me because I don't care. I don't care to know deeply about whatever it is you're trying to explain to me. It doesn't make sense. I'm not debating it. I'm just saying I don't notice that as a very casual fan who just likes Eevee. So for me, I just get mad that there's not more Eevee. And then when people try to say, oh, well, it's because Eevee's only... I'm like, well, to me, it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look that way, so what the hell are you actually talking about? Yeah, don't care, didn't ask, give me more Eevees. Exactly! That's all. Period. Period. I don't care. Give me my Dragon Eevee, give me my ugly bug type Eevee, give me my flying Eevee, give me poison Eevee. As far as I'm concerned, all of them are special because they are magical little animals. Umbreon breaks that logic anyway. See? Look! Someone is on my side. Look. I have support. Yeah, they're magical little creatures. They're all special. Magical, it refers to the attack type. Then couldn't you just make a special attack type for all of them? I don't care. Don't explain it to me. I'm not gonna understand. We're just gonna sit here and I'm gonna look stupid because I don't understand. And I'm at least very clear that I understand that I don't know what the hell is happening. We need flying type Eevee. I need an Eevee with wings. I need a flying Eevee. I need an Eevee for every type. What am I supposed to do with my full Eevee team when I need a poison type and I don't have a poison type Eevee, or I need a rock type and I don't have a rock type Eevee? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do when I need a dragon type and I only have a fairy type Eevee? What am I supposed supposed to do? Nothing. I can't. I only like having a team full of Eeveelutions, and you don't understand. It's really hard to play that way. It's really hard to have a full Eevee team when I don't have all the types of Eevees that I need. No Eevee use Jailbird. There's no Jailbird Pokemon. You can only have 5 Pokemon on a team. Yeah, but you know how many Pokemon I can have in my little Pokemon bank? You know how many Pokemon I can have in my little Pokemon bank? All of them. I could catch every single Pokemon and keep them in my Pokemon bank. And then when I go and I'm like, oh, you know, for this fight, I'm going to need this type of Pokemon. I can go and get my leveled Pokemon from my Pokebank and switch out my Pokemon. You know? I can switch out my Pokemon. I don't need to only have 5 for the whole game. Are you kidding me? Pokemon Bank. I mean that place where you store the Pokemon that you catch. I don't actually know what it's called. So, how is that cheating? Literally, the game is called gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. It's literally the thing. What do you mean? I'm not talking about the PC one. Oh, wait, or are you saying that's what it's called? The PC box? Yeah, I guess. That thing. I just call it the Pokebank. But I think that's actually, like, the thing where you transfer between games, maybe? I don't know. I don't transfer my Pokemon. It's too difficult for me. Because they're already leveled. Because I played them all the way and max leveled them. And then when I tried to put them into a new game, then they won't listen to me and they don't remember me. And they don't remember the bond that we had. So I just give up. I just give up and start over with a new Pokemon. You're breaking Pokemon fans' hearts tonight. I think I've been open about this. I like Pokemon. I think Pokemon is great. I love it as a brand. I love going to the Pokemon store and consuming via buying Pokemon things. Literally, Eevee is one of my favorite things in the world. So don't get me wrong. I love Pokemon. When it comes to playing the Pokemon games, I am only interested in playing them if they have new Eevees. I am a hardcore Eevee fan in terms of aesthetically. Aesthetically, that bitch is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. I love Eevee. I need more Eevee. Okay? You don't understand. Yeah, she's my hyperfixation. I love Eevee. How'd you react if Eevee got into Smash? I might have to start playing Eevee in Smash. But here's the thing. I just Pokemon games make me sad because I go in and because I've already played all. I've had a team with every single Eevee, you know. I've had every single Eevee. I've played them all. So for me, obviously there's new things and there's new trainers and there's new gym leaders and stuff like that. And there's sometimes new Pokemon added. But when there's new Pokemon added, it just makes me sad because it just reminds me that there's not a new Eevee added. You know? And that's all I want. So, favorite Eeveelution? There's 2 answers to this question. Basically, my whole entire life, it was Vaporeon. I really had an affinity for Misty specifically, and I really wanted to be like a water type trainer. Like when I was like young and I was playing Pokemon, and when I say playing Pokemon, I mean not only playing the game but also going outside with my Pokemon plushes and like role playing Pokemon in real time. Like I remember there's this area where I grew up that was just like covered in rocks, and I would go there and I would pretend that I was having a fight with rock type Pokemon. I was crazy. Okay, I was crazy. I love Pokemon. I was insane. All right, anyway, so I just really love Vaporeon, and there were not really Vaporeon plushies at that time. I could find like actual like Eevee plushies, but there weren't Vaporeon plushies, you know, because I feel like at the time that was just difficult to make. I'm unlocking core memories. Yeah, you're unlocking my core memories. But then ever since Sylveon has debuted, Sylveon just absolutely stole my heart. I still really love Vaporeon. Vaporeon is so special to me. If I have teams, it's always both Vaporeon and Sylveon. I need them both. But she has taken over in my heart, alas. I really love Sylveon. Specifically, I really like shiny Sylveon, but it also makes my life a little hard because obviously the Pokemon store doesn't make like official shiny plushies, which I understand because then you'd have to make a lot of them, but I wish I could get like official shiny Sylveon plushies because I love blue and I love pink together. So it's like, it's perfect because then when the blue is dominant, it's kind of like Fuwawa and Mokoko, you know, Sylveon's design, because regular Sylveon is kind of similar to Moko-chan where she's pink, but then she's got the blue eyes. But then when it's, you know, reversed, it's like a dominant blue, but then there's the pink as the accent. I'm like, ah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. So, yeah, I really love Sylveon, and I really love specifically shiny Sylveon. Shiny Sylveon plush does exist from the Pokemon Company. Are you sure? Because I found when I would look it up, I found some shiny ones, but they were like not drop shipping. What's the word I'm looking for? They were clearly like made by not the Pokemon Company, and they weren't very good. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, if there are official ones, because I don't want bootlegs and knockoffs. If there are actually official ones, put them in my live tag. But I will say I have been to the Pokemon store many times, and there are none that I've ever seen. So Fairy type is probably my favorite type. Yeah, I really love Fairy type. When that became like an official thing, I was really happy. I was like, ah! There's got to be at least one plush of Sylveon. No, there's Sylveon plushes. I'm talking about shiny Sylveon. I know you... Oh, I already have a lot of the official Ditto transformations for Eevees, actually. I bought a ton of them. I bought them all secondhand, too, so they weren't cheap, but they're so cute. I just love the little Ditto face. Yeah. My buddy hated the introduction of fairy types. Okay, well, tell him that he hates fun. Say you're sorry that he hates fun. I am a sucker for cute things. I just love cute things, bros. I can't help it. Cute things make me happy. They make me smile. Oh, sorry. Sorry to like sidestep. I can't seem to get my art program to work. So for the time being, when I do stream, I am going to be making really shitty thumbnails. I really apologize. Maybe I'll see if I can't find someone to just make me thumbnails. But also do expect, I am here for work. I'm pretty busy, generally, because, you know, obviously I want to hang out with everyone because this is a limited time, type of thing. But, I also, am just generally pretty busy, like, doing work and then, like, having plans with people. Obviously, I'm still gonna stream. It might go down from my usual 5 streams a week to maybe 3-ish. I'll try to keep it at least to 3 because I know you're clingy, I'm clingy, we're clingy together. This is like a symbiotic relationship, you know? So I need to stream and you need me. So I'm going to try. We are? Yeah, I crash out if I don't talk to you guys for too long. I've been crashing out like this whole week. Because I'm like, do the jailbirds even love me? Do they still really like me? Do they still care? Would they still watch me if I streamed? Do they still care? Do they hate me? I was losing it. I was losing my mind. I was so excited when they were like, here's your computer. I was like, yay, I can stream again. I was crashing out. Anyway, Yeah, needy streamer over. I'm the needy streamer. I'm very, yeah, anyway. So, we'd hate you for not streaming. Yeah, well, I'm doing my best. Anyway, my point is I'm doing my best. My issue is I don't know if I can make a physical schedule for a little bit because of that. So I probably will just like, we're gonna be raw dogging life. I need to update my posts, but what I'll probably try to do is I'll probably try to like plan my streams and pre-schedule them on YouTube and have the waiting rooms open. I know generally that's not the best for the algorithm, but who cares? So I think maybe I'll attempt to do that. I don't think we'll be playing a lot of games. Maybe. I think maybe I'll just kind of stick to chatting stuff because I'm going to be out and about doing a lot of stuff, but I'll still be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be around. And once Twitter fixes itself too, I want to also do other stuff. Off Club, I do need to plan something. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know. Why do you hate us? I just literally crashed out telling you I don't hate you. What are you talking about? Why are we all crashing out? Yeah, are you guys okay if I have a Zatsu arc? Where I just stream like 3 times a week and I just tell you guys about my day and like eat a meal with you? Is that okay? Or are you guys gonna get bored of that? Be honest. Don't lie to me. Because I don't wanna do streams if you guys are not gonna actually like them, because I would feel bad about that. That's what I watch hololive for TVH. 5 times, no deal. I can't promise that, and I don't want to make promises I can't keep. I don't like doing that. I miss OSRS. I do miss OSRS too. I'm gonna be honest though, I haven't signed into my Steam account, and I know it's easy, and I know once I do it, it'll be fine, but I'm just like scared to sign in to it. You know what I'm saying? Minsky, thank you for the pinky. What did someone say about slime? I missed it. Oh no. Zatsu. I don't want to. I'm not even actually signed into Twitter on my computer. So currently what I have to do is I have to do everything on my phone. I have to do everything on my phone, bros. It's so over for me. I'm so over. Food streams? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll cook and I'll take a picture and then I'll put it and then you can see and me eat my home cooked meal. Or maybe I'll like turn the stream on and I'll like have the chat. You guys won't be able to hear me well because I can't like move the mic or anything, and I probably won't be moving. But like maybe I'll like let you listen to me cook. And you guys can like have that experience. I'll like title the stream like when your mom is in the other room cooking dinner for you and you're laying down in bed listening or something weird. I'll come up with a better title, but hand cam, I don't have the equipment for that. But yeah. Finally, I don't think it would be considered ASMR. Any chance for an off collab? I want to plan some off collabs, but I don't have any planned right now. Chewing gum. We're not doing more gum ASMR. Okay, I'm not going to elaborate anymore, but you all know. You all know I don't need to elaborate why. Please, no. What's wrong with you? But it was peak. Yeah, if you like. You guys are creeps. Guys, you guys are creeps, okay? I'm reporting you. I'm reporting you to Yago. Now you're blaming us for being weird? Yeah, I am. I'm drinking matcha today. I'm drinking matcha. Matcha tea. It's a brand that I like, but I don't know what it's called. I just know what it looks like. I feel bad because... Okay, wait. Maybe I can talk about it. I watched that lion movie on the plane that's new. That's about that indistinguishable lion who has this name that means king or something. I don't know. And he gets adopted by this other brother who becomes his brother. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about yet? Do you know what I'm talking about? I watched that movie on the plane, and I'm so confused. I'm so confused by it. Honestly, a little pissed off, if I'm being realistic here, okay? That shit pisses me off because there was established lore. They were brothers. None of this, like, weird adopted bullshit, but they wanted to give it more story, which I understand, and that's valid. But at the same time, I was a little angry because they did that. But you know what fixed it for me? The fact that they introduced the daughter and her name is the same, so now I low-key have hope. Not that I even think they need to, but you know what would be really cool? If they made a sequel, like an actual sequel that was the original sequel, animated sequel. Because that one was based on Romeo and Juliet, and they had a really hot character. I forget what his name was. Let's call him Vovu. They had this character named Vovu or something, and he was a really sexy cat. Unsubbed, get out of here. If you don't want my freak, you need to leave. Look, he is the same type of sexy as like Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, I'm not into furry shit. But when I was a kid, Shadow was hot and Vovu was hot, okay? I don't make the rules. That's just how it was. But I'm not into furry stuff. Sadly for you furries here. I'm so sorry. But I am half bird. But I do not lay eggs. No, I'm sorry. You can doubt all you want, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm not interested in that. This is no Beauty and the Beast type situation. I get so confused every time I see people who are like, I liked him better before he transformed. I'm like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Anyway, not for me. Not for me. Anyway. Well, this was a nice stream. We didn't really... this doesn't feel like a comeback stream. We just chatted. Not that that's a bad thing. But Dad Demon and Mom Bird. Yeah, well, okay, wait. I've explained this before. Laws, let me explain it one more time. So my mom was originally a raven, and my dad is Malthus, okay? But we don't call him that, okay? We call him literally anything that. Like, call him Mr. Ravencroft. You can't just call him his name. But we all know his name because my brother's name is Malthus II, and my older sister's name is Malpha, so you can all kind of tell that he is named. They're probably named after him because, I don't know, what an egotistical little man. my big burly father. So anyways, my father, he is something of a raven demon himself. So he has a deep connection to ravens. He can turn into a raven, actually, if he wants to, but it's not like an actual, like, form for him. So anyways, he tends to have a lot of ravens around him that are like actual like ravens when he visits like the human world, which is where he met my mother. Okay, so Papa Croft met my mother, who was a raven, and she ended up kind of becoming like a familiar to him. Okay, so that's kind of how my parents met, and then he kind of like regular stuff, you know, he turned her into a human, not technically a human, technically a demon, but he gave her like a form that was more similar to his. And so they could like actually be like kind of proper companions. Okay, proper companions. And then they ended up falling in love. But the nice thing about my mom, since she was kind of transformed like that, she actually, you know, it's kind of like he imbued some of his own magic into her body. So while she herself isn't actually a demon, she does have horns. She does look like one because that's what he transfigured her into, but she doesn't actually like have any magic, which is why Aradia actually, her color is pink, you know, and the color of the magic actually does speak to how powerful you are. So my dad's extremely powerful, and he's kind of a darker blue, right? And then my brother and me are both very similar because we're very powerful demons, as to where Aradia kind of got, like, not as much, you know? Because my mom is red. She doesn't have any magic. Aradia is pink. She has some, but it's much weaker, which is why when she sings, you don't go crazy. And then, if we look over at Malfa instead, the reason Malfa, her magic is gone. So she was kind of like a darker green, so she's still pretty powerful, but then it all got sucked out of her. So now she's that very kind of more like tealy kind of color, you know? Or like minty color, I guess, is maybe better. So because she also doesn't have any power, it's all sucked out of her. So anyway... by the demon lords, of course. Excuse me. When you're like, I'm not going to be a demon anymore, I instead will work for the Lord of Light, what do you think is gonna happen to you? What do you think is gonna happen to you? You think they're just gonna be like, okay, have a nice day, you can keep your demon powers? No, it's like a soul stealer, but it's okay because she was rewarded, so now she has little, you know, she's fine. How powerful are you with an unbroken horn? Powerful enough to get locked away by the fucking gods for 9,000 years? I don't want to think about it. How's your family not punished? Well, my dad is one of the presidents of hell, actually. He's a demon lord / king, whatever you want to consider him. He's technically all of those things. So, yeah. He's pretty powerful. He's pretty up there. Yeah. You guys didn't know? You didn't know this? Yeah, he's got like a ton of legions of demons at his commands. Don't you know demonology lore? Are you guys not in on this? Are you guys not doing your research? Hello? Are you not reading the Key of Solomon? What are you guys doing with your free time? You watch a demon VTuber and you're not reading up on demonology? Hello? You don't let us read. You've had 2 weeks unsupervised, okay? I don't want to hear this, you don't let us read. But anyways, all that stuff doesn't actually matter. It doesn't actually matter. Because it doesn't matter. Because it's not real. Or rather, it's not technically the same. It was just written by some guy who thought he knew what he was talking about. So it's just fine. You don't need to read it. But anyway, so he turned my mom from a raven into a demon, but she has no power. She just has like a little bit of like resonant color there because that's part of the disguise. But because she does have a little bit of his magic, what she can do is she can shapeshift, okay? So she can shapeshift back into a raven. So I think I've explained this before, but so what happened was, so obviously when my mom was pregnant with us, instead of giving birth like a regular human would, because who would want to do that, she made the executive decision that it would actually be easier to lay us as eggs. So whenever she would become pregnant, she would shapeshift back into a bird. And then she would lay us an egg. So I hatched. However, with that knowledge, I don't lay eggs, but I did come out of an egg. But I don't lay eggs. How does that work? I just explained it. I just explained it. Can you turn into a raven? No. However, because of the fact that my mom is a raven, that's why I have crazy wings. I can hide them away. As you can see, for example, with this outfit I'm wearing, I didn't really think that they fit, so I don't have them. But I did get this coat made that kind of looks like, it's got a feather motif, and then I have the feather motif here and on like my jacket. So I still like to, I keep that part of me close to me at all times, because it's an important part of my identity and branding and IP and all that. You're just adding to the lore. This has been lore. What do you mean? Just because you missed it doesn't mean it's new. This has always been the lore. What do you mean I'm adding to the lore? It's not my fault you don't listen to the things that I say, Dilbert. Anyway. But yeah, so I actually, it's not the case that all demons in my family have wings. It's only my dad's children. That's why, if you've noticed, my dad himself doesn't actually have wings. Though, however, he could if he wanted to, because he is a raven demon and hence can actually shapeshift into one. So, yeah. Anyway. Demon wings, though? No, my family doesn't really fuck with having demon wings. That's not us. That's not us. We don't have those. So doesn't that mean you can shapeshift too? No, because my mom can only shapeshift because she was granted power. Like, she herself is not like a shapeshifter, you know what I'm saying? Like, she can only shapeshift because she was given power, but she's technically speaking a regular ass raven. Okay? She's a regular ass raven. Why do you guys always do that? It's like you don't understand that's just it's like when you just add the word fuck unnecessarily. You can just add ass into anything. And you're not why do you guys do that? Every time I say stuff like that, you guys are like, huh? Huh? Are you making fun of me? She's a regular raven. Let me add my expletives. Yeah, it's like if I just say he's a regular guy, it means the same thing as saying, yeah, he's just a regular ass guy. Versus if I say he's a regular ass guy. That you see how with the inflection I'm putting on it, the meaning changes. The meaning changes. The first way I said, hey, he's a regular ass guy, you know? It's just a regular ass guy versus he's a regular ass guy. The emphasis is on the ass, meaning he is an ass man, you know? Foreigners don't pick up. I don't think. How many of you? I'm pretty sure most of my fans are from America, so you guys don't have an excuse. You can't make excuses for yourselves. I know where you're from. I have my analytics. USA, USA, USA. Does Canada count? Yes. Do you speak English in Canada? That's what I thought. I'm from C. Well, you get a little bit of a pass. I'll give you an exception. But now I've explained it to you, so now you will understand. America reporting in. Hello, this is the General of America. Welcome into this American stream and by this American girl. I am an American girl, hot-blooded and I'm ready to go. Every time I think of America, I think of that song. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hurrah! Caw! Caw! And except, no, what sound do eagles make? Thoughts on British accents. You see, when I hear a British accent, I actually find them to be quite enjoyable, actually, to my ears. For example, people like Herb, when they start talking in British accent, I quite enjoy it, actually. Yeah. If you know who I'm imitating, then you know. Then you get the joke. Anyway. I had fun. I'm glad that we could stream together. I'm so happy that I could see you. Herb mentioned. Guys, did that sound like Herb? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Are you crazy? Well, anyway. I had fun. I was happy to stream with you guys. I hope you had a good time too. I have some stuff I need to get done today, and it's starting decently soon, so I gotta go finish getting ready and run. So thank you guys so much for coming today. Again, it was nice to finally stream again. I really miss you guys, and I might be, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but it seemed like some of you missed me too. So I love you, and I will see you all next time. So please, again, keep an eye on Twitter and on YouTube, like waiting rooms. I will be doing my best. Once I figure out my art program stuff, I'll start making schedules again, okay? So please wait for me. But thank you all so much for coming today. I had a blast. I hope you did too. And I will see you all next time. Let me find my ending screen. Where is it actually? Oh no. Where's my ending screen? Hello? Hello? Where is it? I want the OL one. But I can't find it. Wait, I'm gonna click around. Kitchen. Courtyard. New Year.
You know, it's kinda crazy how your life can change so suddenly. It seems like only yesterday I was bound and sealed away for all eternity. Isolated for years with no friends or sense of belonging. It's really hard to believe that I can go from something like that to living so freely. What's this? Aren't you cute? Have you been listening in on me this whole time? Well, thanks for hearing me out as I contemplated. Could it be that you're lost? Or maybe you're not scared of me, are you? Come on, I promise I won't do anything to hurt you. I'm not as scary as I might seem. Or maybe you'll need a little more convincing. My powers may be weakened due to my broken horn, but I think I should still be able to do that. Listen closely, little one. Na 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 na. There, I told you, right? Nothing to fear. Now, why don't you come inside with me? I promise we'll have lots of fun together. Wait a minute. You didn't actually think I was just gonna let you into my house, right? We only just met. What would we even have to do in there? For now, you can stay as an outdoor pet. But I guess if I'm going to keep you around, it'd be best to get to know each other a bit. Stay put. I prepared something for this exact situation.
Let us in. You guys have been inside. You've been inside for a long time. What do you mean, let us in? You guys live in the house now. Not only do you live in the house, we have a whole company together. You're all my employees. You've opened a union. You live inside. You've been in my kitchen. You use my bathroom. You guys are fine. You're fine. Anyway, that's all beside the point. I'm gonna go. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know why I still have that in here. So I'll clear that out. But I hope you enjoyed that video, which we haven't watched in a long time. So thank you all so much for coming. And I will see you all next time. Bye, darlings.